What is up, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included, now part 9. So the main point of yesterday in making glass is being able to make solar panels for space, because that is probably the most viable option. And it is up here. You can see solar panels are only 200 kilograms of glass total. A glass right here, we can see we have 125 kilograms. So as they do that, I think I'm going to start making the basis for this. Most materials being around right here. I would want to use igneous rock, because you do want to use what is close to your duplicates, as close as possible. So I think of course I'm going to go up. And as you can see, this area is very unsafe. Also, there is a gravitas area with steel in it. I definitely am interested in that. But for now, I need to build a space station. So, I think here's going to be the entrance for sure. Actually, it needs to be surrounded by insulation, because this, I just want an area where dupes can rest, because I think having that would be great. So it's gonna need to be here. How much radiation does insulation block? Let me check real quick. Blocks 60%. You know, that's reasonable. I could just put some lead at the top, and I'd be fine. So I think just having an airlock should suffice. I do want this completely in space, so we'll actually build it up. And remember, I do not have meteors. That's important to know while I'm doing this. I'm thinking I'm just making like a... I can make it connected to the ground. I'm using insulators anyways. What am I doing? So I think I'll have it like right here. Have it go down. Just make a pretty big area. We can have some crew quarters. We're gonna need an Atmo entrance area. We're also going to need lead at the top of anything we build. Thinking just a pretty big space station, because I almost want my duplicates to start living up here soon, because not only is it just really cool, it's also pretty useful, because a lot of easy power can be made in space. So I think I'm just gonna have a standard airlock, honestly. Maybe like a double airlock. I'll have like a little entrance zone, actually. We'll have a manual airlock. And then you'll climb through like, say, another airlock here. We'll have a petroleum lock. That's excessive. I do need a way for dudes to take their suits off. We'll just have the double airlock. And then I'll have a suit area, which would be here, and that would just be I'm a suit checkpoint being out with 3 docks. As per right now, I'm gonna have room for expansion. And then once you get there, this could be living quarters. Right now we're planning to house 3 people. Okay, so if we go to furniture, comfy beds, we could definitely build 3 of these up here. Okay. So after that, you could have like a main ladder on the side. I don't want them looking at raw insulation. So let me actually fix that. I'm gonna have full tiles on the inside. So I might actually need to change some stuff here. This needs to have room for beds. Let's check comfy bed. It does fit here. That's hanging over the edge though. So to fix that the easy way, I'm going to expand this. Alright, then we need a tiles here. Surround this standard tiles so they can feel like they're living the real life. I'm gonna have a little bit of a buffer block right there for aesthetics. This is not right up against the wall. And here, down here, I want this to be the bathroom or the temperature control system. Okay, if I'm gonna do temperature control inside of this, I'm gonna need a lot more than just that. So, first of all, I'm gonna need a way to warm it up. I'm also gonna need drywall. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the drywall. I'm just gonna have fresh white, but because it looks cooler, but because of that I need to maintain a temperature. Also because of that I need a way to cool things down and warm things up. So I think I'll definitely have some space heaters. Actually, I'm going to have, yeah, in here is going to be temperature management because it's going to be the bathroom actually. I'm going to go ahead and expand this even further down. And we'll have, how high are the bathrooms? I think they're 3 tiles. Some tiles running along here, down right about here. If they want a shower, actually no, I'm just gonna go all in. There's a little bit of an oopsie putting that drywall down so quick. So gonna have 4 tiles high here. It's gonna be pretty big. Okay, and then we're going to have these stations. Actually, it could be a pretty tight bathroom because I would need a shower, a lavatory, and 1 sink, considering there's probably gonna be less people down here. So because of that, I could actually make this ultra compact. I'm gonna put this again here, and then we're gonna go to stations, plumbing. Have the sink come first, medicine, sink, plumbing, lavatory, and then shower. We're going to have separation, and then we're going to have we should have as the water sift. Where's that at? Refinement. Water sieve. And then down here, go ahead on none of these. We're gonna have temperature management. So I think what we're going to do is there would basically like turn off and on an insulation tile. Not sure. I mean, there is a roundabout way to do it, but I'm not sure if I want to use. Just go ahead and do 2 of them. Just for long measure. We're gonna have plumbing be maybe insulated. I'm gonna do non-insulated because I'm going to assume I can keep it within temperature range. Actually, I want to run this down here. Have that go back up. And then this bottom area needs to be properly insulated very well. As if the water freezes, it will be pretty bad. So this whole insulation needs to be covered. And then in here, we're going to need to have power. I think it's actually somewhere. Utilities? Yeah, space heater. So I think we'll have, like, what does this produce? 18 kD. Choose the moderate amount of heat. This area is going to be initially very cold. So I'll probably want to hook these up here and just have thermosensor control this with automation wire. And the next thing I'm gonna need is, if this gets too hot, which there's a chance it might just over time just get too hot because the machine's in here, I'm gonna also need a way to cool it down. And for that, I'm gonna have the base systems in here. Pretty spacious. I want them to enjoy it. And down here, I think is gonna be the cooling. Do we have radiant pipes? We don't have radiant pipes. That's actually kind of crazy. Let me see if I can go ahead and research that. Radiant pipes. Here we are. We're almost done researching that actually. Omelette. He only accepts spicy tofu. Okay. Another thing I need to work on is getting ventilation up there, because that's kind of huge. So what I'm going to do is continue this. Dingus rock. This is going to be a split here. I'm going to make an even split, but there's also going to be a split here, which is going to be used for general ventilation. Used to make sure this place has some air. And there will be the issue of carbon building up. So there will be extra stuff needed. But I'll get a little pump. They're already down here. It's kind of crazy. I feel like this is the lesser priority area, honestly. I guess it's all the same in their eyes. Let's see, research is already done. So you can start planning. Conduction panels, extreme temperature exchange. So I'm going to just have a room that is cold, which is going to also be insulated, and it is going to have a liquid pump done by automation, a separate one, because I want to have a gap. Actually, I need an empty space there for something I'm about to do. So I'm going to go ahead and automation, thermal sensor, just put it up there. Alright. Drag this. Okay, so I got basically a room down here. This area is already pretty cold, so I'm probably just gonna shove some cold regolith in here, maybe in like a storage box. Let me see, storage bin. And see thermally reactive see mafic rock. We'll have it here. And with a background, let's see, temp shift. Is that a, where's that? So it accelerates or buffers heat dispersal in the construction material used. So it looks like we want something, maybe mafic rock. I guess it's not letting us use mafic rock. Thermally reactive, that's expensive. This is all slow heating. Sedimentary is the best we can do. We're gonna have to make some temp shift tiles there, along with the required drywall for looking cool. So yeah, they're working on building this, and along with that, how close are we to getting that glass? We should have it. It's 200 kgs right here. Do we not have access to that? No, we should have access to those 200 kilograms. Maybe one more craft should do it. 2 more. We'll have Joshua come in. Oh, I forgot I had this whole system up. Why is he... Preferably, I could go ahead and disable this. Yeah, everyone working on that is much higher priority. I actually want to see what the temperatures look like on this when it pumps out, because this is hot. Oh my. Yeah, that is spicy hot. Holy. Okay. Also, I do not know why they're running on this. This area has enough resources. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn that down. And dupes should be able to build solar panel up here. How much does that produce? 380 watts. Definitely gonna need more than that. It's for sure. And I think I'll have a little ledge for power management. Actually, I would want to keep batteries inside of here. That is true. Because these solar panels actually might start to have temperatures of this area. They might start to warm up pretty bad. I'm not sure. Do they produce any heat? Solar panels convert high intensity sunlight to power and produce 0 waste. So if the batteries are inside, that should be fine. Because the batteries are what produces waste. That's a good bit of batteries, especially for this. So I'm gonna have all this connected. It should not be that much power. And then if a middle system 1, 2, 3, so that would be, if it's the 4th away, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I could just go down from there. Alright. I'm gonna have them start building more of these down here. You need more glass. So So I'm gonna go ahead and say like 25 kilograms. Let's just do that. Kgs. Looks like Rowan is his morale's pretty high. He can do better. So I think another thing we gotta do is make another suit. And also dig some more lead. Because we do need that. Down here is I think where all the good lead is. I preferably want to mine about right here though. And how much reed? We definitely have enough for more suits. We go ahead and make more here. So we need 300 to these 50, we're just gonna need 6. With a copper suit here. And they should get to work on that. How good are they doing here? You're gonna need a whole ton of igneous rock, I can tell you that. So what I'm gonna do is have them. Whoa. I think the game might have goofed up. It's fine now. Alright, we're chilling. They just need to mine like down here. And get this area constructed. How close are we to another solar panel? We look at glass. 350, they haven't built it yet, so only 50 kilograms more. This thing can absolutely, look at that heat that it creates. It will just absolutely blast any material. So they could go up here and start working on this, that'd be great. Let's see. What power is this hooked up to? A wheel? Okay. I want to see, does it always draw that amount of power? Current load 0 watts, it doesn't. I'm guessing it has to charge it and then it stops. So that's good. I don't see why they're working on this so slowly though. Because they have igneous rock. Nope. And there can only be 2 people that go up there. So I guess it's slightly understandable. We are close to more Atmos seats though. Okay, so this is good. This is red alert or yellow alert. Atmos copper is about to be made. This is a safety hazard. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. They should be wearing proper masks. I'll recover from hypothermia. Rowan is overworked. Oh my gosh. And now that we got that, let's do an emergency delivery over here. Go. Joshua's sleeping. He needs it. Let's see how long this delivery takes. Up here, they're working on it tirelessly. These insulated tiles take a long time to build, so I can understand it. It's coming together though. Okay, that's in there. That should increase work speed a lot. Wrong element damage. I don't have a filter on this system, I forgot. So basically any amount of polluted oxygen, like you see right here, that gets into the system, it's cooked. So if you see down here, there's this filter. So what I need to do is deconstruct this gas pipe and have it just run through a filter. Which is a little annoying, and it will take up more power, but it's what we gotta do. Alright, we got the insane plans for what they gotta build. And I think it's going great. We got the power infrastructure up for them. And I think all that's left to do is just wait for them to build it. So for that, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Make sure to smash a like and subscribe.